Hi, Gloria Lybecker here with Healing You. Do you need permission to lead? Or were you just born naturally a leader? It's a good thing to take the time to really ponder. So I am a leader, and it would depend upon the situation and the environment when I was younger, whether I would be willing to lead or not, whether I would even believe I could lead or not. Because the experiences that I had young in life had taught me and conditioned me to believe that I needed permission to lead. And that permission had to come somewhere from outside of myself. So because I was really, because I am a highly sensitive person, I could tune into my environment and I could sense whether it was safe for me to step up in leadership or not. And I was also very good at being a chameleon because I tuned into others and could sense what the needs were. Then I could drop my own needs and I would serve them. I would want to meet their needs or contribute towards their needs. I didn't use that language at that time. I didn't even really notice that's what I was doing. But I could sense what others wanted me to be or to do because I wanted belonging. I needed to have a sense of belonging and inclusion and to know I mattered. I believe all human beings love to contribute to life. But the beliefs that I had, they were not true because they were actually hiding who I really am. So the need for safety, the need to feel free to be who you really are, it can feel really elusive. So it really affected a lot of my relationships because I was only partially present most of the time. And that can be our life experience where we believe this is just all there is to life. And when we sense that there are things outside of our capacity to navigate, we can shut down. We can hide and become a little bit invisible or just stop talking. Stop engaging in relationships with others. So, in my experience as a young one, I just believed I didn't matter and that I was nothing. So, when you're trying really hard to be who the world says you're supposed to be, you can learn a lot of things. And one of the things I learned is it was possible to look outside of what the world says I'm supposed to be. And I could begin to have the experience of looking within. And for me, this really came through my children, literally looking within. Being pregnant with my children was amazing miracles, each one of them. And I loved the connection that I have even today with all of my children, but there was a deep going within that really supported me in that time to begin to look beyond myself, beyond my own conditioning. Because what do I want for my children? What do I want for those that I love? What do I want to nurture for them, for their way of being in life? And what am I modeling? Not just for my children, but for all of my loved ones and for the clients and those that I care for. So I was able to begin to stretch and grow and mature from the inside out. The places and pockets within myself that were really immature because they'd never been nurtured yet. We all need that kind of nurturance and resonance to support our growth and our health and well-being. So my kids and my pets and my horses, my kitty cats, my dogs, I built trusting relationships with them that really supported the relationships to thrive instead of only survive. And when my children needed me to be there for them, when life would get difficult, I discovered I had kind of a mama bear inside of me. And this mama bear is determined to make a difference. And it's this part of me, this aspect of myself. If you think about mama bears and how they are with their cubs, to us humans, they may look really rough, but they get in there and they do the rough and tumble with their babies. They nurture them, and then they also set really clear limits with them as well. And they're very protective. So this mama bear knew she didn't want to cause any harm, and some of the ways that I was showing up in the world were not really going to be life-serving for my children to emulate. And so I looked outside of the box and I dug a little deeper, and I was determined to find a way to gain others' attention, to slow down, to see a new path in the forest that's calling to me. And that path for me is to be in service of life, to be in service of a way of life, a way of being that's very harmonious with nature. It's to be real. It's to drop all the mask and all the pretense and be real, be authentic. And to develop the capacity to stay in the conversation. And the conversation doesn't have to have a lot of words either. So, I guess to sum this up, the gift that I've received from life and through getting to birth new life into the world is seeing the beauty of that, for people to have the experience of being met right where they are and being welcomed and engaged with and enjoying it every step of the way. If you would like to learn more about this way of being in life, reach out to me at healingyoursanctuary.com. Thanks for being on the journey with me today. Healing you.